In this segment, I'm going to demonstrate the collaboration feature for collaborating with one or more people building storefront systems. So we'll go ahead and get logged in. And I'm logged in here as Mr. Construction. And we'll just create a project here and choose a brand. The thought process behind this is it's no different than the GoToMeeting or where people are doing Skype and all this other stuff where you've got assistants working on projects. There's more than one person working on a project. Once a person has been added to a project to collaborate with them, they can add as many elevations as they would like, or they can all work in real time on one single elevation, however they would like to do it. Okay, we've got a single project here. Of course, we're not collaborating with anyone yet. We haven't created the project. So I'll go ahead and create that project, and we'll create an elevation. Okay, choose a framing system right quick. Just a quick width and a height. Throw some bays in there. So okay, so we've created a project. Now we're going to add one elevation in there, and I know I'm going to need some assistance on this elevation. I'm going to do the bulkheads, horizontals and verticals, and I know this other guy, he's pretty good at the doors, so I'm going to add him to collaborate with me, to let him do the doors. Plus he's quicker at it and we can get it wrapped up a lot quicker. Notice now there's a collaboration button here. We're not collaborating with anyone yet, so we'll click on that. And we're presented with this dialog. It says collaboration for first collaboration project. That's what we named the project. Just like with any of the other dialogues and filtering features that we have here at illumicloud.com, you can filter members by email, phone, state, city. At this point, we don't have anyone chosen, so I'm going to let this guy Eric right here help me with the doors. So he is now added to this project. He can collaborate at will. If I can filter out the people that are collaborating with me only, if you've got 50 team members or 20 team members and you don't want to guess which one you've added to collaborate with, you just click that button and it filters them all out really quickly for you. So I've got Eric on there for that. So if we open up the project again, you'll notice we're in collaboration mode. Eric is not an attendee at this point. He doesn't even know about it. He's probably just now getting his email though. But if you'll notice, the button now has 1. That represents this Eric guy that we chose. We can remove him if we would like. And then the attendee, the only person that's attending this collaboration on this project right now is Mr. Construction. It's the guy who created it, the one you're looking at now. So let's go over here to Eric's browser. I'll let him log in. A good way to keep up with this during this demonstration is to notice that this is a Firefox browser. It has this little orange button at the top. This is a Google Chrome browser. You know, unlike other CAD programs where you have to install them at your office or one laptop or one PC, you get up and go somewhere. You can't necessarily just bring it with you all the time, or if you want to get help with something, you have to find the elevation, print it out as a PDF, email it to yourself, email it to somebody else. It just gets all screwed up. With this Eric guy right here can be located anywhere in the world, and Mr. Construction can be located anywhere in the world, and you can have as many attendees as you would like helping you with this project. All you have to do is just log in and go to work. So we will go ahead and get Eric here, and let's see what he's got. I'm gonna open up, this is Eric's project dialog. Now I'm not going to create a project. I want to see if anything's been assigned to me. I know it has. I got an email from Mr. Construction saying he wanted some help on this project. So it says open projects assigned to me. I'm going to choose that one. I've got 3 in here. 2 was a test, 1 was a test project, and 1 was a bulkhead test project. This one is a collaboration project. Now that's one that somebody else has assigned to me, which was Mr. Construction. So we'll choose that and see what he's got going on. So we've got the project open, and now notice that since the project is open, we have our little chat, collaboration chat feature right here. And notice that there's 2 attendees, myself here, Eric, and then Mr. Construction, the guy who created the project. Just like with all the other messaging, we can send him a direct message and it would go right to his inbox here at illumcloud.com, but that's not an instant one. It instantly get there, but he may not check his email till later. So what we can do is go ahead and see the elevations that he's got in here. He's got 1 elevation, first collaboration elevation. We'll open that up. Okay, and that's not an elevation that Eric created, that's one that Mr. Construction created. They're both identical here as far as elevation. So let me ask Mr. Construction exactly what he wants me to do here. Okay, if you'll notice that his little messenger got it instantly right here. So tell him to add a single door to bay 8. Okay, I'm going to work on the bulkheads. He's quicker at the doors. So we'll just open up Eric's here. And we go to the add button. And we'll go to door. We'll choose a single door since that's what he said he wanted me to do. And then choose bay 8. We'll add it on there. Let's see what's happening over here on Eric's, on Mr. Construction side right here. There you go. His doors. Now they're collaborating on the same project, but since they have both elevations open for the same project they're collaborating with, everything will happen in real time and be broadcasted to everybody who's participating in this particular collaboration or an attendee of this project. So let me configure this door. Just choose a random thing here. Framing system. So go ahead and add a medium style door with a 9-inch bottom rail. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I want to do that one or not. See it updated here, and it updated on Mr. Constructions as well. So he'll be, if he doesn't like that, he can tell me he doesn't like it. So we can click on this again and open up our little menu. Make sure it's okay, and that's what he wants. Alright. It looks good to me. Okay. Well, he's got his door done pretty quick there, so let's go ahead and add a bulkhead over here. See if it adds it to Eric's. He's probably walked away and went to the water cooler or something. We'll see what, when he comes back, what it's going to look like. Well, it's updating in real time, just like the. So let's add a couple of more bulkheads. Let's see what his looks like over here. Well, it's adding it on there pretty quick. There is a little small delay, unlike some other. Since this is a CAD program, it actually has to go to the database, update, then come back to the person who actually made the attendee who actually made the changes, and then once we're satisfied that the database is updated, then we broadcast out to all the other attendees and tell them to pull that new part out from, or that new size, or whatever it is that has just happened from the database, and they'll get the fresh data. So let's go ahead and add a horizontal over here as well on number 7. Add it even with the door. Okay. Let's see how Eric's is doing over here and see if he gets the horizontal as well. Yep, it's added on there. Okay. Let's see how we're looking with our drawings. So all that work that's done right here is what Eric did, and Mr. Construction has done this work right here, and has created these prints out very quickly, these shop drawings, and got the door schedule there. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and add a vertical. Just get crazy with it. Well, let's add a mid rail. In Eric's here, the door, since he's the door guy, he's the one who's working on the door. We'll add this mid rail. Just add it up at about 36 inches. See how that looks over here on Mr. Constructions. Yep, that looks about right. You did get it on there. And also too, this is about as far as we need to take this example, is demonstrating the collaboration feature. You can also remove attendees and add them at will. You can also go to your account. Okay. Whenever you go to your account, if you'll notice, I just switched off of that storefront builder. Now I've got one attendee. Eric is working alone. He can continue to work on here or leave as well. So I'm going to go over here to our drawings. Let's go, it's probably on the last one, our first collaboration project. It's in our projects manager. That's also in a video demonstrating shop drawings and blueprints. That's being released at the same time this module is, if you want to check that one out, how to use the projects manager and the drawings. So we'll load the elevation for first collaboration. If you'll notice here, conveniently, you've got collaborate 1. You've got one person collaborating, and that was Eric. It's got the same menu, collaboration 4, first collaboration project. At this point, I may not need him to do the doors any longer, so I could remove him if I wanted to. It's got one door in there. If you'll notice, it's got more. If it's got 10 doors, it would say door 10. You could click on that to see the door schedule alone. You can click on the elevation to see the elevation alone. Of course, you can print it and email it to yourself if you'd like. So this will wrap up the collaboration example in this module.